Welcome all of you to the first ever National Soda Summit. And for those of you from out of town, welcome to Washington, D.C. We have approximately 250 attendees here today representing 30 states from over 24 different health departments as well. And we have a very exciting day and a half planned and wanted to just tell you a little bit about the program. We purposely designed this as your conference to identify policies and advocacy strategies that will strengthen the movement and make real progress for health. We've allotted time for questions and comments during the plenaries and designed the working groups to be as interactive as possible. There'll also be time for networking during the breaks and at lunchtime, and we wanted to once again invite you to our reception tonight in the Thornton Room on the 11th floor of the hotel at 5:45 p.m. And just to go over some housekeeping issues, you'll see in your program there's been some changes for the 2:30 working group sessions. The public responses group session will be held in Congressional A instead of Regency D. And also when you received your bags, everything is in there. You'll have directions to the working group sessions as well as Wi-Fi instructions. And just wanted to remind everybody to silence their phones now, but do not turn them off because we want to encourage you all to tweet and to follow us. And our hashtag is NatSodaSummit, NatSodaSummit. And now I'd like to turn it over to my colleague, George Hacker, who's the Senior Policy Advisor for the Health Promotion Policy Department and my co-conspirator in the fight against sugary drinks. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie, and good morning. Big welcome to everyone here. It's really terrific to see so many people, and we really have a lot of work to do together over the next couple of days. I want to thank, in particular, the rest of the CSPI staff and volunteers who helped us put this event together, as well as our advisory board that provided inspiration, guidance, feedback, and many of the ideas that will come out and are reflected in the program. Mostly I'd like to talk about a few process points. The first is a great delight. The program has changed some this morning, and we're really happy that Dr. Thomas Farley, the Health Commissioner from New York City, will be joining us, and he will be speaking immediately following Mayor Nutter from Philadelphia, who's on the program. So I want to sort of remind everyone that our program will be even tighter than it is already, so that we'll have to move a little quickly at times. In particular, following the last plenary session this morning, we will all have to vacate this room for 15 minutes so that the staff here can set up our lunch. So I hope that things will go smoothly, and we ask for all of your cooperation. Because we are taping these proceedings, we would like for each of you to identify yourselves if you get up to speak. There will be roving microphones, and everything will be tape recorded. If you have any questions, please see the personnel at the registration desk. The other important message is that each of you received a badge, and we encourage you to wear it at all times. It will be your ticket to get into this room as well as to any of the working group rooms. There are some people we don't want in those rooms, and that's the reason that we'll be checking these badges very, very carefully. With that, I think that we'd like to start off with a short message, and then we'll get back to you in a minute. Please, let's roll the videotape.
Hello people, I'm going to be honest with you. I love soda. I'm a soda buff. I have an uncanny tenderness, a warmth, a passion for soda. That was until I did a little bit of research. Apparently, soda is one of the most acidic beverages you can buy. Yes, I used the big boy word, acidic. I said it like a big boy too. Not acidic, acidic. But anyway, I also heard that soda will weaken the bloody heck out of your tooth enamel. And apparently soda increases the risk for obesity by 1.6 times every additional drink. Right. Scientists think that there's so smart, coming up with their fancy logic. Next thing you know, they're gonna tell me global warming is real. But you don't think that, do you, Mr. Penguin?
Antarctica is melting.
You joker.
Whoa.
But if this so-called logical news about soda was real, I'd be kind of worried. So instead of having these wonderful pearlies, I could end up with some of this crap? I mean, I love my pearlies. I mean, they're not as good as Vice President Joe Biden's, but they're still good. And apparently I'd lose these kick butt muscles of mine too. And everybody knows I'm rip as crap, homie. And I also heard that drinking diet soda won't be that much healthier anyway. Well, I've lost hope in soda. Well, I guess I just can't live the awesome, well-bodied, well-toothed, beautiful life I wanted to live with soda in my system. I guess I might as well just switch to drinking water. I mean, you know, if these rumors were true. Yeah, because if they were true, yeah. Soda sucks. Try something healthy for once.
We are very privileged and delighted to have the creator of that video blog with us today. William Haynes was born and raised in Richmond, California, another hotspot for soda these days, and was one of the grand prize winners of the Soda Sucks competition sponsored by New American Media. He now has his own YouTube video channel, William Haynes TV, where he has produced videos that address issues regarding climate change, peer pressure, and youth culture. Will is currently studying film in a college in Southern California, and I have the great pleasure to thank him for his engaging video blog, and also now to introduce him to you for just a couple of words. Thanks. Will?
Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'm glad you guys enjoyed my video. I do a lot of those. So like you said, I talk about a lot of stuff, trying to focus on teen health, you know, from mental to physical. And I guess this campaign really brought out the physical part. It gave me a new challenge of being the most healthy man on earth is one of my goals. It's gonna be hard. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for helping me be here in Washington, D.C. And I come from a city called Richmond, California, which is definitely not the most healthy city on earth. So I want to bring some of this knowledge back to Richmond that I learned from you guys over this period. And thank you for allowing me to be here. Give peace a chance.